What's up? What's up? Rocco, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. What's everybody up to tonight? So I had the day off, which was cool. Went fishing for a little bit, but then it started raining, got really cold, so I came home. Yes, I have my bottom teeth in now all the time. What up, bro? I still can't eat anything with them yet, though. But I will soon enough. I have faith. But I do have an incredible smile. So there is that. Yes, it will take time. It takes way more time than I thought it would. That's kind of what I'm doing now. What's going on, Emerald? Hi, Donna. Broke Stacker, what's going on? Hey, Rick, how you doing? Yeah, that's kind of what I do now, Rocka, is I eat and then I take them and then I put them in. Oh, I'm trying soft things like noodles and things like that, but it's just still painful in some spots. But I need a little more of an adjustment. But next Thursday, I have an appointment at 9 a.m. to put my anchors in. So I'm going to be without my bottoms in for a while, for a few days anyways, because, yeah, they grind them down. Yeah, they have the buffer wheel they do right there on the spot for me. But that's after he puts the paste on and finds out what hot spots are, where they are, and what he can do to fix them. But next week on Thursday at 9 a.m., they're putting in my anchors in the bottom, so I'm not going to have my bottoms in for a couple of days. OC Omega, how you doing, buddy? Hey, just word of advice for you, OC. Just keep plugging away at your videos, man. Just keep plugging away. The more videos you make, the better off you'll be, because you'll find your flow, if that makes sense. So just keep doing what you're doing, bro. That and do what you want to do. What's going on, Nick? Make videos about what you want to make videos about. Don't feel that you have to tend to your genre or a certain genre in order for you to be able to produce content, because that's not the case. My most viewed video is not about coins or medals. It is an NHR race, drag race, from this last spring. Just you make content about what you are passionate about, because that is what it's all about. That's it right there. You do what you want to do and make videos about what you want to make videos about. What up, Fuzzy Balls? And like Emerald Coast said, have fun with it. Okay? Make it fun, because it's your passion, and that's why it's videos about what you're passionate about, because then it will be fun. It won't seem like a chore. Because when it seems like a chore, then it is no fun, and why are you doing it? So just keep plugging along. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. So that's the biggest piece of advice I can tell you. Just don't give up. Just keep trucking along, though. Oh, brother, this is my third stack. I've been stacking since silver was $4 an ounce. Hi, Lumi. Heck, Lumi, it's 8:37. I'd imagine you're just about passed out. You must be half asleep right now. So yeah, went fishing. I fished on the other side of the pond that we fished on the first time. So I fished on the other side. It was really cool. I found a really nice spot. Had a whole bunch of tree coverage, except for where you cast it, and it had a big old open range. So I was underneath a bunch of trees. So when it started raining, it didn't get too bad on me. But it got to a point where I had to leave. Did I get some more coins? No, not recently. No, I don't think. No, not today or yesterday or the day before. I mean, this is the most recent one I got. And traded those Pokemon cards for it. Which was a good score. But these ones here that you see, I've had these. I don't take them out. I've had these for probably about 6 months or so. But no, Peter, how you doing? But yeah, this is an ounce of silver. Very, very frosty and mirror-like, as you can see. Right, and then you got your JFK. Oh no, this is a Robert Kennedy. And then this one. I don't know what's up in my hands lately. Yesterday and today. And then there's this one, Lady Liberty. And then just broke out the coops. But I got this one, traded those Pokemon cards for it. It was a good score. I'm going to go through my Pokemon cards, see if there's anything else I can trade. See if there's anything that's got any value. Because he's got more silver, and I get more Pokemon cards. I'm doing this before Lisa Anderson shows up, so it's not driving her dogs nuts. Silver Sleuth, what's going on? We got 17 people up in here. You guys all rock. I have some of the cards from the Pokemon packs. Some of the better ones, they're only worth like 25-30 cents for the cards. There's nothing special in those. They're more promo packs, but they're cool for the kids. You have a dog, Raka? See, that's what I'm doing, Peter, is I'm getting rid of all my paper and turning it into metal. I still have a shit ton of football cards I gotta try to figure out something on. But if they're not buying football, I'll sell baseball. I really want to sell this quarter set. From 99 to 2008. Where I showed these the other night. Show them off again. Remember these? Some of the older banknotes that were actual greenbacks and stuff, those are worth some money. Guaranteed. Understood. I know what you're talking about. But when you think about it, because of some of those old those old currency notes are worth a lot due to collectors and and how old they are and the condition they're in. They're worth just a lot of money. You get them graded just like you would a baseball card or a football card. And to a collector, they'll spend the money on it. If it's not your flavor, I get that, and I prefer to have my medals as well. That's why I'm selling my football cards, my Pokemon cards, my comic books, all those things that are not metal. I'm selling all that stuff so I can get more metal. Kooks are more popular than koalas because kooks have a series and koalas really don't, from what my understanding is. But the kooks are more popular, and I think it has a lot to do with the way they position the birds as well, because those are two different positions. That's a different position. That's a different position. So from 3 different years. The koalas are cute. I have a koala. Like I was looking at it earlier. This is actually the only the only coin I've paid a full premium on, other than my gold, of course. All these other ones I've paid a fraction of it, and I've got old 1940 red pennies and stuff like that too. 1942 MS-63 Walker. 4966 Roosevelt. 76 Bison Decam Kennedy. Silver. I realize how badass of a coin that looks like. That's pretty sick. Well, I'm telling you, and I've told people, and I'll say it again, copper will have its day. I guarantee you guys. I guarantee you copper will have its day. And for somebody to say that it won't, you guys are nuts. No, tomorrow night, Nick. Tomorrow night. I get the girls on Saturday nights most nights. Or most weekends. And that's just kind of due to me having to work on Saturdays. But they are old enough to where they can be here all day by themselves. I don't worry about them opening the door to anybody that's, not okay to open the door to. They're pretty responsible in that area. I got some old pennies too that are pretty good. You know what's crazy is this is a $40 penny. A $40 penny. Tell me that ain't fucking nuts. Unless it makes a move. You know the crazy thing about copper is if it's made into an art piece, people will buy it, right? So, like everybody complains about the price of copper, right, and how it's not worth stacking. Okay, but you can take this piece of copper coral, okay, which is literally like 2 ounces of copper, or maybe 3 at the most, okay, and sell it for $30 or $40 because it's an art piece, right? And then you take a 2.5 ounce silver turtle and put it in there, and then you can turn around and sell it for who knows how much. What price do I see copper going to? The thing about copper is they have to trade it by the ounce, and it really won't be traded by the ounce until they really start putting emphasis on it. But it's got to be traded by the ounce. $20 to $30 a pound would be nice. That would help out, but it still would lower the premium quite a bit. But that's the thing about copper is if you're spending $2 on this ounce of copper, you're spending $2 on it. That's like a 458% premium. Crazy thing is if it went to $20 to $30 a pound, then this round would be what, cause 6 now, so let's say 4 to 5 times. This round would be almost $10. Now, if they start trading it by the ounce, then when it makes a move and starts doing things, then it'll be worth it. It's just going to take time, though. That's what I foresee. Oh, I know that for a fact, Peter, that copper will be the next substitute. I know that for a fact. Because it's the next metal on the list when it comes to conductivity, density, just ways that things can pass through it as well, and reflectivity. Yeah, see, and that's why Park Metal, you're absolutely right. Time is on our side. Rick says at Humble, it becomes art when you do that. Just like jewelry, it's worth way more than its melt. For sure, and that's how you can. And that's how you can do it. That's how you can turn copper into a lucrative metal for yourself. All you have to do is have something to melt the copper with. How crazy is that? Because the rest is Orbeez and water. Yeah, I remember you telling me, Silver Sleuth. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I have, Silver Sleuth, I have some time. Fuzzy Balls, you'll be 6 feet under by then. Who knows? Who knows? It could happen soon. You never know. Things change so much, especially with our regime that we have run the show right now. Give me just a second, you guys. I'll be right back. Almost done, chat. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Question, let's see here. Brass left hand priority will all change. I got a brass brick from my high school days. Hi Rick, thank you. Haven't been posting much. I don't know. Are you talking about like one of these ones? You have 2 4-ounce ones and 1 8-ounce one. uh, this guy's gonna piss me off. I got a guy trying to barter with me on something. He seems to think that I know more, that he knows more than I do. You know, I'm bringing him to school right now. He's he's trying to tell me that his Eagles are worth more than. He's trying to lowball me on some stuff that's not cool. 3 eagles for 4 non-eagle ounces. I don't know. They might. Depends on your relationship. I'm flexible. I go low DC on this non-eagle stuff. No, I feel you. Just say what he says. What's going on, Kane? How you doing, man? No, it's a $12 premium last year when you were buying them. It wasn't much, but like you go now to go look for a graded eagle, and the best price you can get from a place like Amex is 111. You know, oh, right on, Sovereign. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that you're a sucker at all because yeah, you just gotta look at what you're buying, and most of the eagles I buy are either are when I should say are graded, and the eagles I buy are normally from either my LCS who test them in front of me. Bro, don't worry about it, bro. I know you're working. I know when you pop in, it's because of work. When you pop in, you have to pop out. You're at work. It's cool. You're good, bro. I appreciate the fact that you even stop by when you're at work. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that anybody stops by. You guys all fucking rock. We got 18 people up in this mother. 17 likes too. You guys rock. That's how we do it. Don't worry about it, Rocky. You're good. You're good. First time here. Good morning, Stackers from Scotland. Well, welcome in, Aaron. It is. Is it Aaron or is it Iran? I believe it's Aaron. If it's Aaron, give me a thumbs up. If it's Iran, give me a peace sign. Mountain time. So 11:35 your Mountain time would be 9:30 my time. Because I'm on Pacific. First wave perfect. All right, so Aaron, pleased to meet you, bro. Welcome in. Welcome in from Scotland. That's awesome. 10:35 Pacific. I got you, bro. Let's see here. Hey Todd, you going to have a drink with me Sunday? I'm getting a jug of moonshine for Sunday. I will have a drink with you on Sunday. You can just what you should do, Nick, is come prepared to the metal mob, and I will have a drink while at the metal mob, and we will salute you for your birthday. Hey, Aaron of Alba, did you know that all the curling rocks in the Olympics come from Scotland? Yes, I knew that too. Actually, that's pretty cool. Aaron's getting ready for work. Right on, Aaron. Well, Aaron, if you like what you're hearing and stuff, I mean, because we just kind of talk about metals and all kinds of stuff, so we just kind of chat and chill. But I am gonna make you a moderator, so now you're blue, so you can check and click on other people's channels and like and subscribe them. If you don't mind liking and subscribing as well, you know. When we get to 1,000, we're doing a big giveaway. Big giveaway. Somebody's getting some big prize. They do throw boulders for fun in Scotland. Oh, you're welcome, Aaron. Thank you. I appreciate you. Guy messaged me and made me an offer on some stuff, and then he tried to lowball me. I'm pretty new to silver, maybe. That's crazy. Dude, this maybe 6 months has been a crazy ride. I'll tell you, I've been stocking for a lot longer than that, and we used to get all fluffy and bothered over a 50-cent swing. Now we're talking about $10 and $15 and you know $9 and just bigger dollars. That's give Aaron a ping. Aaron, you do deserve a ping. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to stacking. This is a 10-ounce bar. It says build your wealth in ounces. And right now we're going to ping this. You know what it is? Do you know what it means to ping something, Aaron? Since you're new to stacking. And this one more time. I love the way this thing pings. It's got a great sound. It is. I want to make that an alert sound. I made a ping sound. It made a ping sound, but not like that one. Pink putters were nice. Your dogs don't flinch when I ping. They're probably used to it by now. That's funny. It was a Scottsdale model, but they made them in Phoenix too. Huh. That's crazy. Yes, the ping putters. Had a similar alert like this, like the silver ping. Yes, the Punisher stacker is from Washington. Yeah. And then you got the old 1 pound copper, which pings like copper. It sounds like a bell. I know West Coast. I know Punisher, and I know myself. FG is on the West Coast as well. He is in Oregon. I know you. I know Spokane Silver. Stacan Silver from Spokane as well. Um, OC Stacker is from California. Let's see here. I know Stacking Surfer. He's from California as well. Yeah, Silver Dragons in Oregon as well, but FG for sure. But I don't know. I don't know too many other stackers in Washington other than that are on YouTube. I know other stackers in Washington, but not on YouTube. No, he doesn't. Well, that is the first thing we should talk about there, Aaron. Silver and metals are really not an investment tool, they're a preservation tool. So you don't get into silver and gold to make money. ultimately you get in it to preserve your money. Bro, you can ask me as many questions as you want. Very hard to find copper bullion over here. Just 1 ounce going for about $7 to $8. Holy shit, Aaron, that's a lot. That is a lot. Because you can get these from a bullion shop for about $2.49 here. But I'll be honest with you, you shouldn't be looking to stack copper right now. Unless you're prepping for 20 years down the line. Are you prepping for 20 years down the line? And do you have a lot of space? Because copper is not something you should be investing in either. Copper is something that you acquire. Okay, copper is something that somebody makes you and sends you. You know what I mean? Something that somebody bought a whole bunch of for really cheap and then sends you a 1 pound bar of it. You know, or you get a giveaway and somebody sends you a copper round. You know, that's when you get your copper. But buying it, it's not worth it. So just try to avoid it if you can. Or stack it if you want. I mean, stack what you can where you can. If that's what you want to stack it. But it's not something that I actively stack or anybody else. Now, there are some channels that are talking about stacking copper, which is nuts. It's nuts because I was talking about this months and months ago. And here we are. There are channels that are starting to talk about stacking copper. So listen, if you do start stacking copper, okay, don't pay that much. That is an outrageous amount to pay. If you start stacking copper, start stacking raw copper like pipes and things like that. You can get copper from old microwaves. You can get copper from power supplies. You can get copper from alternators. You can get copper from many, 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 many things. The older the better because they used more and more metal for that stuff. But you should really stick to silver and gold if you're going to be stacking for preservation. If you're No, it wasn't the copper chat breaking YouTube. But I don't know what's going on with my connection. It's being goofy. It was the aliens. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. It had to have been. Could not have been anything that anybody else did. It had to have been the aliens. I'm tired of them screwing with me. Yes, I'm back. Back again. Humble's back. Tell a friend. Let's go stack. 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 That's what I'm talking about. I've created a monster. I would do the same thing, strip everything of all precious metals I can. I'm using my own lyrics, bro. Watch what? The alien's gonna shut me down again? Stacking, stacking, stacking. That's what I'm talking about. No more DJ Humble. I can't DJ. Yeah, I can't DJ because it'll mess up my chance thing. But which is coming right around the corner, you guys. Just right around the corner. You never know. Never know what could be in store for Humble's channel here in the future. I'm excited. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. Are we ready for a ping? Oh, STG, what is going on? Let's get a ping going. Ping for Stack That Gold. He wants a silver ping. I love it when Stack That Gold wants a silver ping. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. I have never, ever had a problem pinging that bar since the first time I heard it ring like I did. And I believe I did it here live with you guys. And I'm pretty sure Broke Stacker's the one that talked me into doing it. And I'm glad he did, because it unveiled a beautiful sound. Rick, I'll be honest with you. A year ago when I started this, or a little over a year ago, like a year and a month, when I started this, I never thought I would ever be where I'm at. Ever. This is like, this is such a self-accomplishment for me that, this is such a huge step for me just on my own personal accomplishment list that I never thought I'd ever be where I'm at. And here I am, and it's like, holy crap. I have this many people. This guy keeps offering me money for an eagle that I have, and he keeps wanting to get it for under spot. I think this guy is drunk or nuts because I'm not stupid. I don't know what he thinks he's dealing with. Quietly sneaks in so as to not disturb the live and yells, "Hey, who the hell saved me a seat?" Dr. King's in New York. What is going on? Surfer sent you here. Where is Surfer? Is he going to pop in? I'm sure he will. OC is bound to stop by anytime, too. Aaron, I hope to see you again, my friend. If you have any questions, you can always email me to thehumblestacker7@gmail.com. I don't know. Trax NYC is definitely giving you a run for your money, STG, if that's the case. That guy's crazy with it. Oh, man. King's New York, I'm not the king. I'm more like a Captain Sparrow skipping away with the king's gold. Nice. Pass the joint to Dr. King's. Ain't got no dizzy right now, guys. But I do have a pizzy. So, I need to grab some water too. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I'm going to sit you guys down on the old chair real quick. The water is just right here on the table, so. Oh my god. Hold on a second, guys. Oh my god. Brr. Brr. Fucking squeaky ass chair. Who said, ouch, I thought I had a bad living in Washington? Yeah, it is pretty bad stacking in Washington. But you know what? And I paid some of that 10% tax I had to. It really wasn't that bad. So when something's minted 5,000 of something, you think that it would have a serial number telling you what number it was. That would just be like a courtesy. What's going on, Curtis? How was your stream, Curtis? You find some gold? 10% does add up. I get it. It is what it is, though. No tax on bullion here. Always it was a metally corrupted Borealis bag. Nice shiny cheddars, brother. Nice. I've never had any of metally corrupted bags, but I'd love to. I just don't have the funds for any pay dirt right now. I keep hoping that I'll win Troubled One's pay dirt thing, but I never do. Bro, I'm still spending almost $3.50 a gallon's the cheapest I can find, and that's if I go to the res. That's what I'm saying. No, Tio just had one. And I said I keep trying to win one, but I'm not. Tio just had one. He just had a February one that just pulled. That is a great plan, King. That is a great plan. Only drink while you're at work. Smart man there. Smart man. From Fred Meyer. Yeah, Safeway does that too, but I don't shop enough to make any kind of real savings on that stuff right now. Not like that, anyways. I used to. If the kids stayed here more often, I would. Yes, you were the January. You just had the February. And yes, I remember I was there. I was there. Keep losing. Who was cussing? Valentine's Day coin story. Later, Curtis. Good night. Uncle today, tell us a story. Tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Guy was trying to lowball me on some silver, trying to buy silver from me, and he lowballed me and lowballed me and lowballed me. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what effect China's closing is going to do too. Jesus, fucking chair, stop. Yeah, I would like the silver price to just kind of stay flat for a little bit. He is after this eagle. And I don't know why he's after it, but he's after this one. It's a 69 privy. With the eagle privy. That's what he's after. Well, I'll tell you, he offered me $60 for it. Yeah, $60 is what he offered me. I laughed at him. I said, dude, you're insulting me. Like, seriously, I'm not stupid. If you really, really want to buy this, because you can run the NGC code on it, it tells you what it sells for. It sells for $130. Don't insult me. If you're gonna lowball me, at least lowball me closer to the price that it at least tries to sell for. You have 2 tubes of minted sealed Eagle Preview. Last spring, $1 over spot each. I have one of the star also. That's a good score. Yeah, these are. I have graded 2025s, and he offered me $60 for it. I'm actually so irritated about it that I want to yell at him. Like, come on, really? You must be super new to think that somebody's going to sell it for that low. Like, how new are you to metals if you think somebody's going to sell it for that low? Then you see, like, he sent me to Apex website to tell me what the spot price is for them, which was $78 and change. He's like, do you have any raw eagles? I'm like, yeah, they're $80 a piece. He goes, no, man, I'll give you 70. And I'm like, dude. He's like, check Apex and their pricing. And I said, sure. So I went there, and they're selling their raw eagles for 95. Kind of crazy. Yeah, right, Rick? Yes, pull my hair. Do something. Just chilling reckless. I'm complaining about this guy trying to lowball me on some silver, which is stupid. Really stupid. I don't even know why he was even asking if I would sell it. And then he offered me some ridiculously low price, which was an insult. I don't even know why I engaged in conversation with him. I should have just ignored his stupid comment and moved forward. Just kind of forget about it. But I engaged. There I am, stupid, engaging with some idiot who thinks that he's going to offer me $60 for an Eagle Preview fucking graded 69 Eagle. Yeah, that's like, I mean, like, that's a really low ball. Like, it, yeah, it upset me. It kind of pissed me off. Like, seriously. And, like, seriously, that was pretty irritating. I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty irritated about that. I want to drive to where he is and smack him. Smack him. Smack him. And then he's like, okay. So then he goes, hey, sure. We'll do them at 80 a piece. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll sell you a raw eagle for 80 a piece. And he goes, can you meet me? And I'm like, sure. Where am I going to meet you at? Snoqualmie. Okay. All right. He wants me to meet him an hour away. An hour away. You know what I should do? I should bring him my eBay Eagles. It's what you get when you. This is the medal you get when you insult somebody to the point where you lowball them like that. This is what you get. You get medals like this one. Oh, it's this one right here. It's nothing special. So 69 Eagle Privy 2025 Philly early release. Yeah, I'll give him 10 cents off every sub he brings. Oh, I asked him. I'm like, so, dude, I'm not driving an hour. I'll drive and meet you, but I'm not driving an hour. I'll meet you in Kirkland. It's about a half hour away. So, nah, I got to meet my friend at 10:30. This was at 9:56. I got to meet my friend at 10:30 at Snoqualmie. Are you coming to Snoqualmie? I said, no. Have a good night. Yeah, plus premiums. So he then sends me a link to eBay for an Eagle Privy, not the same year, not the same grade, and it's selling for $82. I'm like, dude, like you can't send me a link to a grade that's not even the same one that we're talking about here. So you can run the NGC number and it will tell you what this coin's worth. There's like no squabble here. Like I don't even know why I even engaged this much in conversation with him across this. Honestly. Just a ridiculous price. How close am I to Texas? I'm pretty far, bro. Pretty far from Texas. I want to check something really quick. Verify. Eight three 2281 124 69. Go. Denver. Philly. I have some nice Chinese eagles. I could sell them for that price. That's what I'm saying, Rick. Look, I got some Chinese eagles too. I got this one right here. It's got the security mark and everything. It even flips the right way. And I got this one right here. And I got this one right here. Now this one does not flip the right way. Check it out. Bam. Yeah. But only a real stacker would know that. PCGS MS68 for 105. Yeah, minimum. Mine's a 69. And mine's an NGC. Like I can look up an Eagle. The Silver Eagle. 69. A 2025 69 Eagle with various mints all sell for 115. And none of these, and the Eagle Privy doesn't have a listing yet. But all of them are for 115. So don't insult me. Like you're pissing me off. Like really, really insulted. Kind of pissed off about it actually. And my 86 proof, like the only price they have for that on here is $7,500 graded 69 for an 86 proof like, and that's the proof that I have right here. My favorite Eagle, my 86 proof. If this came back at a 69, how much is a privy list? Yeah, mine's an actual proof. And the proof like sells for 7,500. Proof like. PL. One of them sold for $25,000 on 1/11 of 2024. That is insane. Yeah, I just got to get it graded. If I get it graded, it will definitely raise the value. 1 in a million? Who knows? Somebody could be having a really good Wednesday when they're looking at my coin. I could get lucky. Come on now. I don't know, man. This thing's pretty perfect. A 375 at a 70, that's not bad. You guys, don't forget how much I paid for this eagle, by the way. I think we should all calm down and have a safety meeting. Eagles sticking to magnets? What? I know, man. I'm just wishful thinking that it's going to come back at something outrageously high. That's if I ever send it in. I got it for free, though. So, at this point, I'll take the 75. I'm up. I can live with it. I'm okay with it. I'm so irritated that guy was lowballing me so much. That really pissed me off. Yeah, but 375, like I said, that's not bad. Your teddy is probably worth, I'd probably say around $85, $90. You get at least spot for it. So you get at least $78 for spot. It was worth more before you opened it, dork. But it was cool that you opened it because I'd never seen it, you know, and it's yours, so why not open it so you can look at it and appreciate it? It stayed closed in that thing. No, you're good, Nick. It stayed closed in that thing for over a year, and who knows how long it was in there before I got it. I got it. So I bought this silver starter pack from JM Bullion. It was at the time it was $560. I got 10 ounces of silver, a gold piece, and another thing. I forget what it was. And one of them was guaranteed to be graded, so of the silver. So I got a graded eagle, a 70 graded eagle, a 5 ounce round, that Theodore piece, and a couple of other silver ounces. And I got a half-gram gold. When I got the eagle I went off of Whatnot. That was literally free. You have a 95 West Point 69. Nice. Let's see. Here's a 22 West Point 69. Here's a 2012 69 West Point. I have more West Points too. I gotta find them now. This isn't a bad one for an Eagle. It actually prices out pretty high for being a gold label 1 to 2000. I don't know where they're. Yeah. Well, here we go. Yeah, I had quite a few 70s too. Not driving to Washington? Yeah, I know. Me either. Yeah, I feel you. I know. 70 is really the only one worth it. That's why I'll sell my 69 all day long. Holy shit. So I just checked this on the NGC grading. 235. It's pretty good. '87, 1887 MS65 Morgan. Not a bad price for a Morgan, huh? 1889 CCVF 35. $18.89 CC It says 1900. Yeah, I know. I know they're always higher. But I'm looking at what my 1884 CC would be. I mean, no matter what, even if it came back in the 60s, it's going to be over 300 something dollars. But if it came back at a 68, it'd be $43,000 coin, the one that I have in the GSA. Oh, there you go. 1884 in the GSA Horde. If it comes back at a 61, it's a 250, 62. Yeah, but if it comes back at a 66, it's an $1,100 coin. How cool would that be? You know, it's kind of shitty. All of them in the GSA holder come back at a lesser value than the other ones for the most part until it gets into the 65 or it's higher. It's kind of stupid. Your red book says 1889 CC VF 40 is 4750. Can you say VF 35? Why don't you look at my 1884 CC in the GSA? Tell me what it says. But still, $275 for that? That's not bad. I'd buy that for $1. And I did. That's crazy. $20 graded penny. Pennies selling for $20 a piece. That is nuts, you guys. fucking crazy. (1884) CC MS63 is 405. Does it list any in the GSA Horde? I know they'll grade in the holder. Just depends on what the grade comes back at. And I understand that the grade's what matters. I get that. But on NGC they have, or on NGC's website for value, they have it listed in the GSA Horde or not. The GSA Horde lowered the value of Morgans tremendously, all the way across the board. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. Let's see here. No, 82, 83, 84 only. Yes, it flooded the markets and with higher grades. Yes, I know it flooded the markets with higher grades. Yeah, but if you're one of the ones that has those higher grades, you reap the benefits, right? Kind of. I mean, it did ruin things. I mean, it lowered a whole bunch of things and made a whole bunch of other stuff more priced. Yeah, mine's an 84. 4650117. There were only 10 known uncirculated before they found them. Yes. Yeah, because that means their coins dropped in value dramatically. I get it. Cook Island, Legacy, Eco. Anyways, someone was pissed. Yeah, I bet a lot of people were pissed off. More expensive than the 1893S. Sounds like you know more than me. 50 years at this time. Yeah, it does suck for a lot of those guys that did lose out like that, but it is what it is. There's not much you can change about it. The coins were there, they just weren't discovered yet. Uh, 484-32372. Alright, you guys. I'm going to have to split. My thing's being stupid again. It's going to lose you again. I can see it. It's already starting to do what it's been doing. But until tomorrow, you guys, we will be on the Broke Stackers channel tomorrow for the Broken Humble show. It will be on at 10:30 my time, so 10:30 Pacific for the Broken Humble show tomorrow, you guys. We'll be on Broke Stackers channel. Of course, you guys stack what you can where you can. Whether that's a dime, a quarter, a 50-cent piece, 1 ounce, whatever. Stack what you can. I appreciate all you guys for being here. Of course, nothing I say is financial advice. But I think we should have a ping or two before we go. What do you guys think? How's that for a rip? All right, you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you all tomorrow.